Hi, everyone. Welcome to a very special holiday episode of BZen with Britt. I'm your host, Britt Madrid Mogensen, and we've got a great show for you tonight. The holidays are your time to shine, and who better to guide us through this season's top beauty, skincare, and makeup trends than LeAura Luciano. She's a New York City-based beauty expert and magazine editor with over a decade of experience in the industry. She's also the host of the popular What's Your Skincare Routine podcast. So from glowing holiday looks to skincare routines that you need to survive the winter, she's here to make sure that we look and feel fabulous this season. But the holidays aren't just about outer beauty. We also want to get that inner glow going. So we're going to talk about how we can do that by giving back. You're going to learn how you can make a difference for homeless pets in need and help spread the spirit of kindness by helping out Dallas Animal Services. And of course, we're going to end with a little celestial magic. It's time for our holiday horoscopes. This is my favorite time of year. So I'm going to be sharing what the stars have in store for your zodiac sign this season, plus how you can finally buy the perfect gift for that Sagittarius that has everything or that picky Capricorn. You guys are not going to want to miss that segment. So grab a mug of cocoa, settle in by the fire, or just grab your coziest socks, and let's dive into an episode that is full of style, heart, and a little holiday magic. Welcome back to the show. We have LeAura Luciano, who's a beauty guru, editor. She's been in the industry for over 10 years and has an amazing podcast that I'm personally obsessed with. What's Your Skincare Routine with LeAura Luciano. LeAura, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Britt. This is amazing. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited. So you're going to get us feeling good, looking good.
Absolutely. I want to talk about lips. And now this is a product that I've used. It's been seen backstage at New York Fashion Week. It's a professional red carpet staple used by pro makeup artists. Dr. Lips Original Nipple Balm.
Never heard of it. Oh my gosh.
No
I love
way.
a new product. I love a new product. I'm excited. Okay.
So it's a lip balm, lip gloss, cuticle cream, eyelash conditioner, beard balm, brow balm, obviously nipple balm, dry skin salve, glitter glue, and then a glossy highlighter. So that's why it's one of the mainstays among pro makeup artists, and also so many celebrities are fans too.
Oh my gosh. I feel like we just got like a really big inside scoop.
I found an amazing product called Palm Overnight Hand and Foot Hydration Mask. And this one is incredible. You can use it hands and feet, and it's best used with their organic cotton overnight gloves, and they also have cotton overnight socks that pair with this as well. It's one of those products that really has the benefits of shea butter, glycerin, panthenol, and also squalene to lock in all of that moisture that, you know, your hands and your feet lose throughout these winter months.
I love that. I definitely want to use it. Have you like incorporated these things into your routine on like a regular basis?
Yeah.
Are you like Mariah Carey, like it's time, and you're like,
well,
the gloves?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna circle back to Mariah in a moment, but I wanted to talk about something else for the feet. A lot of people, especially in the winter months, you know, suffer from cracked heels. So one that you can pick up is the Dr. Scholl's Severe Cracked Heel Repair Restoring Balm. And this balm works because it's formulated with an ideal amount of urea, which is it's about 25% of the product. But I want to circle back to Mariah.
Please do.
Okay. And so I remember hearing things about Mariah and her home, and I think her bedroom has humidifiers built in, but it is also common with people who are professional, you know, vocalists and singers.
And if you can't tell my voice, I'm already getting a little cracky. Can you hear it?
So one way to combat that, it's a Vicks humidifier, and it's a 3-in-1 sleepy time humidifier. And I really like this because it does help create that barrier against dry air.
Well, if people come over to my house this winter, they're going to see me with the gloves, the little footy socks, the hydrating. I'm going to have the hair mask, the oil, just next to my humidifier. I feel ready, LeAura. It's the holidays right now, the holiday season. So if you could pick a couple of little bit pricier treatments, let's do a reach. What would you do? What have you been seeing? What's trending? So many celebrities are looking amazing right now. A couple that come to mind, Lindsay Lohan. What is she doing? Oh my gosh. Christina Aguilera, I'll have what she's having. Like, are there any things that you've seen that you would love to tell us about?
Oh, there's lots. I'm seeing non-invasive skin lifting procedures. So I recently had something done called soft wave. It utilizes the popular RF or radio frequency type of treatment to lift the skin and really give it that sort of lifted appearance in a non-invasive way. However, I will say it is an investment or a
Okay.
splurge, depending on how you look at it.
Put it on your
So
Christmas
it's something
list.
that you do.
Yep.
Exactly, something you do in office,
Okay.
and I really feel I'm very happy with the results. However, there is a little bit of a pain, tolerance. For me, I definitely need a little backup with pain tolerance for it. So I actually did, post my experience on my Instagram, so you can see it. I feel like
Okay.
I am still getting the lifting benefits of it, and
Yes.
it's definitely something that I think is well worth it.
That's
Yeah.
nice. I was reading somewhere that like the new undetectable little
Yes.
tweakments, little improvements so that
Yes.
it's not really noticeable, but you just can tell someone looks refreshed. And I think that's what
Right.
most of us are looking for.
You know, you just kind of want to get lifted a little bit. Yeah, that one is soft wave.
Sounds babe. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many other things, and I love to talk about celebrities too, but
I know.
you get into what they have done or haven't done, and it's
Sure.
really hard to tell. I
Okay.
think people are moving away from traditional filler and looking at biostimulators. So instead of injecting a filler into their skin, people are using a biostimulator. So you're basically stimulating your own collagen production under the skin to get that plumping effect, basically
Love that.
naturally.
So, okay, biostimulators, soft wave. So, you recently attended the Time 100 party and you were rubbing elbows with celebrities and seeing all of their beautiful makeup and skincare up close. So, will you give us some tips for how we can achieve that fun holiday makeup look this season and get inspired?
The first one is, of course, inspired by Taylor Swift.
Of course.
And
Love her.
and it's all about embellishments, right? I don't know if you've seen them, but they're called the freckle makeup patches and they're by Phase It.
I think that's so much fun, especially for a holiday party. Give a little extra pizzazz.
We want to talk about nails. I think this might be a product you're very familiar with already, but I'm loving especially the holiday seasonal collections from Glamnetic.
Wearing
Oh,
them
there we
right
go.
now, LeAura. We are
I
one
love
mind.
that. Yes, I love it.
So I
Do you
have
know?
the almond, like it's like the mid, I believe the mid-length
Yeah,
almond, because I feel like I can do a lot with them.
it is a salon quality nail that
Mhm.
lasts for up to 2 weeks.
They also have temporary tabs that they've come out with.
Okay,
So it's
okay,
fun. It's
okay.
really fun.
Okay, and then the next thing, we all love our lashes. What I've fallen in love with are these Ardell Naked Press-On pre-glued under lash extensions. So basically, instead of applying above the lash line, you're gonna apply each cluster that's pre-glued so there's no messiness. I
Okay.
feel like I really like that because that style is a little bit wispier, so it's not too heavy even if you stack them on top of each other.
Okay, fantastic. And I have to recommend my good friend, celebrity makeup artist Daniela Bell. I'm wearing her lashes now. She has a whole line
Ooh.
and they are amazing.
Absolutely.
One more.
I have
Okay, love
one
it.
more trend. Okay.
Okay, excited.
So this is more of an inspo. This is sort of, we're leaning into that winter holiday aesthetic.
Ooh,
So think of those soft pastels. You have those bold, beautiful jewel tone colors that are associated with the holidays that are always timeless and great to wear. And maybe you want to kind of like add just a little bit of a flash to your shadow or even your highlight. There's the Essence Microchrome Flakes eyeshadow topper. And you
ooh.
can just add that to any eyeshadow you have. So it's not about like buying a separate eyeshadow palette. If you're like me, you probably have way too many eyeshadow palettes for the
I
number of
do.
eyes that you have.
I do for the number of eyes. Yes. We have two eyes. We have 200 palettes. Yes,
Exactly. That
for
is
sure.
the math that makes sense to me.
Well, I love that. We love a little festive topper just to add some oomph to your look. Thank you so much, LeAura, for all of these amazing tips and these new products that we're discovering through you. I really appreciate you being here. Will you give everybody all of the places they can find you, please?
Of course, you can connect with me on social. I'm at LeAura on Instagram. And also, my podcast is What's Your Skincare Routine with LeAura Luciano. So I do weekly episodes there and I talk about trends, not just in skincare and beauty, but also wellness. And I have special guest interviews as well. So you can find that anywhere you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And I would love to connect with you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Laura. This has been so much fun.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now that we are looking good and feeling good, let's spread some of that joy around. Here's how we can help out Dallas Animal Services this holiday season. So DAS is actually the municipal shelter, which means they can't turn away any of the pets that come to their doorstep. They have to take in all dogs, cats, small animals. And just this past year, they had about 24,000 animals come through their shelter. That is a lot. And with only 400 kennels, you guys can imagine just how difficult and taxing that can be on everyone that works there, all of the volunteers, and just the community that surrounds DAS. So it's up to us to give them a boost this holiday season. I have loved spending time at DAS so much. I cannot tell you enough how rewarding it has been to volunteer, be there with the animals, give them treats and cuddles, and help network the dogs. It is so much fun to see them go to their forever families, and you just really see the work that you're putting in make a difference, which is why I highly recommend considering a DAS for your holiday giving. Whatever you provide monetarily or whatever time you spend, it is going directly to those animals in need. DAS needs support from the community in order to keep doing the life-saving work that they do, in order to get even more animals adopted and out of the shelter with positive outcomes. They need our help. DAS also sent me a wish list for this holiday season, and here are the things that they really are most in need of right now. So if you're thinking of giving back, this is a good place to start. The first thing that we could do to help out at DAS is take a dog on a daycation. These are so much fun. So the daycation gives you the opportunity to take a DAS dog out for a day trip, giving them a break from the shelter. You can take them to a patio, take them for a little walk, give them a ride in the car, maybe a pup cup or two. This is a great way for them to just enjoy a stress-free day, get out of the noisy shelter, get a little decompression time. The more that these dogs decompress and get their little tail wags going, the more likely they are to be adopted and to be in the right spirit to meet those forever families. So this is such a fun way to not only boost that dog's spirits, but also you can get pictures, you can take these photos and give notes back to the shelter. This helps the shelter to understand more about that dog and how they operate outside of the shelter environment. Also, if you're walking the dog with one of these special Adopt Me leashes, you just never know. They could end up running into their forever person while you're out and about with them. So it's a great way to get them out into the community, get them out of the shelter, get them networking, also taking photos, taking videos of them while you're on that daycation, sharing them with your social media followers. That is going to help them get seen, encouraging your friends and family to share these dogs. You would be so surprised and excited to see how many dogs get adopted this way. And the more of us that do that, the more we can get these dogs moving out of the shelter into positive outcomes. You can book these online. There's a QR code on screen that you guys can just use to get yourself registered. D90 runners. Let's say you're already on that winter arc, as they say. Everybody's talking about the winter arc. Well, a great way to keep your winter arc going and help these pups in need, win-win situation, is to join the D90 runners on Saturday or Sunday morning. You run 1 mile per dog and you run 4 dogs. So that's a good 4 miles. And I'm sure if you need to just walk a little bit, that works too. Take it at your own pace, get them out, give them some fresh air. They just relax. You see that tail wagging, you see them just become so happy. And it also makes them less susceptible to illness. You can be canine trained for this through the shelter. Super fun. Learn a few new skills yourself. Okay, pet transport. Now here's a fun one. Let's say you've been wanting to do a little road trip. Maybe you want to go to Austin or some other nearby city. Well, volunteers can actually help transport pets to some of these neighboring cities, to other shelters that aren't as crowded, or rescues, and that saves the lives of these dogs. Pet Food Pantry volunteers distribute pet food and other essentials to pet families in need in the community. Food pantries are held on the second Saturday and third Wednesday of each month, and this is an essential resource, literally putting food in the bowl of a pet in need and helping families stay together so that people don't have to surrender their pets when times get hard. It's such an amazing thing to do. And if you guys want to donate to the shelter, they have an Amazon list. That makes it so easy. So even if you guys are watching this on YouTube and you are outside of the DFW area, Amazon's got us covered. So up on screen, you guys will see a QR code that takes you right to that Amazon list. And in particular, my contact at the shelter mentioned that they are in need of 18-pound pedigree dog food, 16-pound Purina cat food, dog crates, and they always accept unopened, unexpired treats, new or used blankets, towels, and toys. So those are some of their things that they need the most right now. Share this on social media. If we could get this wish list completely purchased out, imagine how much joy we would be spreading this holiday season. So share this with your friends, share this with your family, give what you can, and let's come together to spread a little more holiday cheer to the most vulnerable in our community. It's time for those holiday horoscopes. I know you guys are wondering what the future holds. Whether you're decking the halls or avoiding family drama, the stars have something to say about how you're going to be spending this holiday season. I also have some great gift ideas for everyone on your list. So you're going to want to listen for your personal rising sign. That's the best way to do horoscopes, by the way. Okay, so let's get into it. So starting with Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, Sagittarius season rules your 9th house of travel. So you are the people that may be traveling the farthest this holiday season. Also, Sagittarius rules big picture thinking, your goals. So you may get started early on setting those intentions for the new year, but also you're building your optimism. If you are buying a gift for an Aries, just know that they love to be active. You probably can already tell that they're athletic. And Aries actually rules the head and the face. So buying an Aries a hat, especially if it's their favorite sports team, they will absolutely love it. Another thing that you could get for an Aries person is a makeup palette. You just want to help them get that face card on point for the new year, and they will be so excited as they bounce through the season. Taurus. Okay, Taurus, this is all about your 8th house of transformation. Everybody on social media has been talking about that winter arc. Well, my Taurus risings and Taurus sun sign people, you know that this is actually very real for you. You are undergoing some sort of transformation during Sagittarius season. It's like the caterpillar going into the cocoon. But if you are buying a gift for a Taurus, just know that they love those luxurious gourmet goodies. So buying them something from a bakery, especially something that's like very beautiful, because Venus rules Taurus, they will be so appreciative and excited to indulge. Another thing, a gift card to a restaurant. This is the Taurus dream. They can take someone on a date because the 8th house also rules marriage and commitment, but that's another story. Or they can just take themselves out for something nice. Get them something food related. Trust me, that really is the way to their heart. Gemini. So Gemini, Sagittarius season rules your 7th house. And the 7th house is all about love, relationships, friendships, coworker relationships. So you guys are great at networking during the holiday parties, but also Mercury's retrograde in Sagittarius during Sagittarius season this year. So I'm just going to give you one word of warning. Look out for an ex, my Gemini friends. They may be trying to kiss you under the mistletoe. Be sure that you are aware. Okay, if you want to buy a gift for a Gemini, just know that they are ruled by Mercury, which is all about communication and thinking. So Geminis, they always have great ideas, but they also love to get ideas. Geminis love technology. They are always on the go, just like our Aries friends. And so anything that makes their life a little bit easier or stimulates their brain is going to be something that they absolutely love for the holidays. Cancer. Okay, Cancer, Sagittarius season rules your 6th house of work and daily routines. So you are the one zodiac sign that actually works a little bit harder and is a little bit busier in your day-to-day life in a very real structured way during the holiday season. Maybe you even have like a side hustle where you're working seasonally. But for you guys, don't neglect yourself. Make sure you have that self-care going strong because you guys are just really busy and in demand. People love to be around you. You may be so busy because you're going from party to party because everybody wants you to be on their guest list. If you are buying something for a Cancer, just know that they love the home, similar to Taurus people, but they're very sentimental. So getting them something like a beautiful picture frame with one of your favorite memories together would just mean the world to them. That is just honestly probably the best Cancer gift you could buy. Also, a cozy throw blanket. They love to cuddle on the couch, something luxurious and beautiful that just makes their home look stunning, but also is cozy and warm. They would love it. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius season rules your 5th house. This is all about fun, creativity, romance. You guys are going to every single event you can this holiday season, and you're loving every minute of it. This is just the most active time of the year for you guys. There's no other way around it. Also, if you are dating, this is a very active time. You may meet someone at a holiday party, so keep an eye out for that. And if you're buying a gift for a Leo, just know that Leos are very true to their name. They are the lion or lioness of the zodiac. They love to be the center of attention. And buying them something that's like a statement jewelry piece, especially in gold, one of Leo's lucky metals, or just a fashionable piece of clothing. So, okay, some fun ideas for Leos. Virgo, the 4th house of home and family. This is your focus during Sagittarius season. This is such a fun time for you guys because Virgos are so nurturing. They really do love to just bring people into the fold, bring people into their homes and feed them. It's like the more the merrier. That's Virgos. But just keep in mind that during this Sagittarius season, Mercury is retrograde. So you may actually be connecting with old friends and family members that you haven't seen in a while. And that is right up your alley. So if you're buying a gift for a Virgo, something that is like an organizational tool, high quality planner, or something that's going to help them keep all of their stuff where it needs to go. Something luxurious though, like a system. Ooh, like a closet system. Virgos would love it. Alternatively, you could get them a gift card to a home goods type of store or an organizational like container store, and they would just go crazy getting ready with the new year. Okay, Libra. For Libras, this is your 3rd house of siblings, neighbors, communication. So you may be going back to a neighborhood that you haven't been to in a while. This is a time where you guys really get to connect with your neighbors, your siblings, your friends. This is such a fun time for you. And for my Libras, very similar to Leos, you guys love jewelry and you love to receive gifts because Libra rules the 7th house of partnerships and friendships. So for you guys, this is all about nurturing those connections. And if you're buying a gift for a Libra, giving them something meaningful is going to touch their heart. So I really love jewelry for Libras. Or alternatively, a luxury fabric of some sort, a cashmere sweater for a Libra in one of their signature colors, purple or light blue. You just can't go wrong. So for Scorpios, this season, your 2nd house of money and personal values is going to be lit up. And that means, just like our Cancer friends, you may be burning the midnight oil. So be sure that you maintain a little work-life balance and refrain from starting any fights at the dinner table. I know, Scorpios. You guys are great. If somebody triggers you, I just want you guys to be aware. You got to keep it cool, keep it zen, okay? And if you want to buy something for a Scorpio on your list, an elegant luxury pin in their signature color black, like something that they can keep year after year and pull out when they have to sign like something important, like a contract, or just honestly every day, they will feel so powerful and strong. And that is what Scorpio likes to feel, right? Okay, Sagittarius, this is your time to shine. Sagittarius, this season rules your 1st house of self. This is your solar return, so happy zodiac birthday. This is going to be such a fun time for you because you are in your element. You are out and about. You are going places, being social, getting to try new things, and all of that is ruled by Sagittarius. If you're buying a gift for a Sagittarius, they love travel, so something that will help them in their travels, maybe getting them like a nice travel bag or like a duffel, or just giving them a gift card to a place that they can go and pick out anything for their like hiking adventures or outdoorsy trips, because we also know that they love that. That will make them excited. Also, Sagittarius is pretty hard to shop for because they do have so many interests. So I do find that gift cards are they're really good for them. Just a little tip. And then if you have a Sagittarius friend that likes a little bit of fashion, maybe a bougie Sagittarius, just know that because Sagittarius rules travel and foreign cultures, if you buy them something from a designer that is from overseas, they will just be enamored with the item. Okay, Capricorn. So for Capricorn, Sagittarius season actually rules your 12th house of rest. And you guys take this time to finally power down. Capricorns are the most hardworking of the zodiac, so they are always busy bees throughout the year. But the holiday season is a time when you guys finally give yourself permission to relax. So if you have a Capricorn on your list, go for that luxury bathrobe and slippers combo. Get them something for their bathroom, for their bath routine, a spa day. All of these things will go over so well with any of your Capricorn friends or family members. Aquarius. So for Aquarius, Sagittarius actually rules your 11th house of friends, groups, and community. So actually buying an Aquarius sun or rising a donation in their name to like their favorite charity, that would mean the world to them. And it's so funny because I'm an Aquarius rising, fun fact, and I was talking about Dallas Animal Services and wanting to donate. And I got started, by the way, volunteering and working with Dallas Animal Services, showing them here on the show last Christmas during Sagittarius season. Astrology in the Wild moment. Okay, so if there is someone on your list that is an Aquarius, just know that they care more about time spent together and a meaningful note, doing something, having like some sort of excursion or doing an activity together, going to see a show like the Nutcracker. There's so many great movies out right now. Go to see Wicked together. Go to see a classic Christmas story. All of that would be very Aquarius energy. Last but not least, Pisces. This season is all about your 10th house of career, reputation, and public image. You guys are going to be networking and possibly getting word of something that you did earlier in the year that's going to come back in a very positive way when it comes to your career and public image because of the Mercury retrograde in this part of your chart. So this is a very positive season for you guys. And if you're buying a gift for a Pisces, something that has to do with creativity, maybe a watercolor set, an instrument, anything that really pumps up their creativity is something that they will love and enjoy. Pisces is one of the most creative, dreamy signs, and that is something that will definitely make them smile. Okay, you guys, I hope that that helped you to get some inspiration around gifts for all of those important people on your list. For more astrology and pop culture fun, be sure to listen to my podcast, In the Cards and Stars, available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. That's a wrap on this episode of BZen with Brit. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. And we're coming back in the new year with a vengeance. We have an amazing interview that I'm so excited about. I want you guys to set your DVRs right now because on January 2nd, we're having author Tracy Otsuka on the show. She wrote my current favorite book that I cannot put down, and she's going to help us get organized and energized and think about our brains a little bit differently for this new year. So I'm so excited. You guys cannot miss this. So that's what we have coming up in the new year. It's going to be a great year. So until then, you guys, sparkle, shine, have gratitude, spread love. You guys know what to do. And do your best to be zen. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll see you guys in 2025.